Hi, and welcome back. A lot of people worry about whether they're financially on track, and they're usually measuring themselves against the big numbers or someone else's situation. But being on track isn't about hitting the perfect benchmarks, it's all about direction, and that looks different at every stage of life. If you're in your 20s, it's all about cash flow, budgeting, and gaining confidence, and study to talk about money. And in your 30s, being on track usually is about building foundations. You're managing your cash flow, getting into the habit of savings and investing regularly and putting basic protections in place, even if things still feel a bit tight. And in your 40s, being on track is usually about clarity and balance. You're juggling competing priorities. So it's less about doing more and more about being deliberate with where your money goes. And in your 50s, being on track usually means turning what you've built so far into something more reliable. And that's understanding your super and your future income and how today's decisions affect the lifestyle that you want later on. At every stage, being on track doesn't usually mean everything's finished or optimized, but it means you're moving in the right direction with awareness, a plan, and regular check ins. And if you haven't started yet, that doesn't define you, but it does mean starting now matters. Being on track begins the first deliberate step, and it's understanding where you are and deciding what comes next. And if you're not sure what comes next or where to start, head over to my channel and start with a video called One Number to Check. It's the foundation that everything else is built on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.